What's up there, supersonic fluff missiles? Lurks here, and I just got done fursuiting in public for the very first time. How did it go? I'll give you a hint. I got called 3 different names. Okay, so by fursuiting in public for the first time, I mean in a public area outside of the general vicinity of a furry convention where my presence was not expected by people. And yes, I did get called 3 names. Coyote, wolf, and bear. I guess the first 2 of those were pretty accurate. Not sure where they got bear from since I have a long tail, but hey, it's better than being called nasty names. Now, I had always been petrified of fursuiting in public. I was afraid people would have a bad impression of the furry fandom. I would get called names, I'd get harassed. I just thought it might be an unpleasant experience. And boy, was I wrong. Now, friends of mine who have fursuited in public a lot kept telling me it is an overwhelmingly positive experience, and I was just kind of scared to try it out. So my best friend Zane visited me from Florida. I had a camera person and somebody I could trust with me while I was fursuiting, so I decided, here goes, let's do it for the first time. We started out at a little tourist feature along historic Route 66 where there weren't really too many eyes on me. Some of the cars passing by might have noticed me, but most people probably didn't even see me. That got my confidence up just to the next level to where I could step it up at the next place we stopped at. So the next place I fursuited was at the Four Corners Monument on the Navajo Nation. It's the place where Utah, Arizona, Colorado, and New Mexico meet up. There's a fun little monument there. You can put your hands in 2 different states and your feet in 2 different states, and your body will be in 4 states at once technically. I almost chickened out in fursuiting there. I knew there would be a lot of eyes on me, and I was nervous about how people would react. So finally, Zane went and asked one of the employees there, was it okay if I wore an animal costume, and they were like, sure, go right ahead. That made me feel a little bit better, and I just went ahead and did it. And as soon as I walked in there, yeah, everybody was looking at me. But the attention I got was all positive. People were filming me with their phones, people wanted pictures with me. I filmed some silly stuff with all 4 paws in a different state and running around the little monument, and it was a blast. I really enjoyed it. I went on the next day to film at the Railroad Museum in Durango, Colorado, and then some pretty mountain scenery up near Ouray. Overall, it was a blast. I didn't run into any furry haters. I didn't run into any people who based their opinion of the fandom off of that fictional TV show that aired like 19 years ago, or any other misconceptions. It was just a fun time. I got to interact with people's kids. I got to interact with people who were just maybe a little bit confused, but overall really supportive and positive about me being out there in a ridiculous animal costume. The whole experience really kind of re-energized me to get back to why I started making furry content and why I joined the furry fandom in the first place. Entertaining people and making them smile. It was so cool and refreshing to see that just by being out there, I could make people's day. And that was just awesome, and it really motivates me to go back to just making light, fun, entertaining content. The channel finally got to 5,000 subscribers, which is a big goal of mine, so now I don't feel so much pressure to do stuff that's going to get a whole lot of views. I want to do stuff that's going to be funny and entertaining and that I want to do. Anyway, a couple of takeaways from this. First of all, the one thing I learned is it's probably going to be a positive experience. Yeah, you may run into somebody here and there who's a furry hater or whatever, or just doesn't like you, but overall, most people are going to be entertained by your presence. Second thing, ask permission. It made me feel a lot better to know that I had permission to film at all these places. Just say, hey, is it okay to film here? It's not commercial photography or filming. I'm just going to be filming myself for YouTube, and I'm going to be wearing a cartoon animal costume. Are you cool with that? And everyone in this situation said yes. They had no problem with it, and they all thought it was hilarious when they saw me out there. As always, thank you so much to our super amazing patrons. You are awesome. And if you're not a patron and you want to be one, check out the link in the description. There's also some merch down there if you're interested. Okay, enough of that. Here's what you tuned in to see. Footage of me running around in my fursuit in public, being silly. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. We had a blast making this. Tune in next time for more fun. Until then, stay safe and stay fuzzy.